Just root your feet right to the floor. Keep the feet right under the hips. I have my light weights right in front of me. My heavier weights a little off to the side. You can choose any of your weights any of the time. So listen to your body as always. So let's get started just by waking up our body with a big breath. So inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, push the air out. Come on back down. Let's go again. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, reaching back down. This time, take a big step, wide step, and bend those knees. Squat down and lift. And squat down and lift. And squat down and lift. Well done. We're going to do 4 more of these. So 4 and 3 and 2. One more time. Stay tall. Put those hands together. Give yourself a good morning stretch. And then a nice easy tip to one side. All the way up and tip over to the other side. Good morning stretch. Once again, this time release the lower arm and take a deeper side bend. Come all the way up to center and take it to the other side. Lower that arm. And come all the way up. Bring the both hands behind your back. Rolling the shoulders back to open the heart nice and wide. Take a breath and begin to pull your arms away from your body. Fold forward on the exhale. Stay folded, but bring your hands to the mat. Just bend one knee at a time and just do gentle side lunges, not too deep. And then find your way right back to the center. Root the right hand to the mat and lift the left arm up. And then place the left hand down and lift the right arm up. And then bringing both hands down. While you're down, reach for the lighter of the weights and roll yourself to a standing pose. Good. My journey to exercise started, believe it or not, with jazzercise ages ago. Yesterday, I heard that they're coming back, interesting enough, but I put a YouTube on yesterday and I think it was a lot easier when I was a lot younger. It was super fun though. So inhale, bring the arms over your head. Exhale, just slowly put them down. So we're just gonna just warm up that upper part of our body. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. And exhale, bring them down. This time we're gonna turn our right toe towards the right wall. Inhale, lift them up. As you bring them down halfway, warrior 2. Inhale, back it up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, back it up. Exhale, warrior 2. And inhale, back it up. Exhale, warrior 2. This time, back it up. Pull the arms down to like cactus arms and push up. Cactus arms and press up. Cactus arms and press up. Once more. Well done. Now cactus arms, pull them towards each other. For 2 and 3 and 4. Push all the way up and bring them all the way back down. Forward fold with a flat back. And then flat back, come right back up. Bring the weights with you. Fantastic. Inhale, arms reaching up. Turn the left toe towards the left wall. Let's repeat. So take it down for 4 and for 3 and for 2. Once more, we'll move right to those cactus arms. Pull down, press up. Pull down, press up. Pull down and press up. And pull down and press up. This time, down, pull together. And 3 and 2. Once more, press up to center and then flat back all the way down. From flat back, turn the weights in towards each other. Soften the right elbow, pull it out to the side, right here and back in. Right here and back in. Right here and back in. This time, hold it up and move right into a twist. Feel free to change position of the weight on the floor to lift you up to turn a little bit more. That's just an option. Enjoy. One more breath. And then bring everything back down. Softening your elbows and your knees. Let's soften the left and pull it out for 4 and for 3 and for 2. On the last one, we'll add the twist. So adjust the lower weight if you want to find space to turn a little bit more freely. And then slowly bring it back down. Rise to stand. And let's take a breath. Inhale, arms reach up, right toe turns to the right wall, warrior 2. pull it up, and cactus arms. Pull them in, open them back up, push to center and all the way back down. Other side, inhale up, left side, warrior two, back it up, cactus arms, pull them together, open them up, push them to center and all the way back down. Again, inhale, arms reach up, right side, warrior two, back it up, cactus, pull together, open up, press to center, all the way back down. Inhale, arms reach up, exhale, warrior two, all the way up, cactus arms, pull them in together, open them back up, push them to center. We have one more set, each side, all the way up, right side, warrior two, back it up, cactus arms, pull them together, open them up, push them to center, and all the way back down. Inhale, arms reach up, exhale, warrior two, pull back, cactus arms, pull in, open wide, push all the way up, and all the way back down. Fantastic. Lift the shoulders to the ears, send them back behind you. Again, lift, send them back, lift, send them back, and then once more. That feels good. Reverse it. So pull the shoulders back and up, and back and up. And it gives me little goosebumpies all over. One more time. Fantastic. Bring the arms overhead, warrior two, and hold right here. Tip it over to a side angle pose, bringing the top arm straight to the sky. So that top arm, we're going to lower down. Rotate your fingers to face the floor. Pull the head of the weight to your shoulder for 8, and for 7, and for 6, and for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2, last one, lower it down, rotate the knuckles to face the front of the mat on the side, push them straight back for 8, for 7, squeeze at the top, 4 more, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Rotate the weight to face in towards your leg, pull back for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. On this last one, keep the elbow bent, come to stand, rotate, bring the weight up to cactus arm, not arm, and just press up and down, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. One more. We're going to do that nice drop for our rotator cuff. So just drop halfway and lift it, halfway and lift it, halfway and lift it, and halfway. This is important to have those lighter weights on this one. Those are small muscles you're working. And 2 more. Fantastic. And lower the weight down and release. Well done. Inhale, arms reach up, warrior two to the left-hand side, and then glide into that side angle pose. Dropping this weight behind you, rotate it, the hand, bring the weight to head of your weight to your shoulder for 8, pull back, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, squeezing at the end of that press. 1 more. Good. And now bring it down and rotate your body. So your knuckles face the front of your mat, press back for 8, squeeze at the top for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, rotate the weight in towards your leg, pull back for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, and for 2, and then for 1. Pull it back right here, push and stand, come to cactus arm, push up for 8, and for 7, and for 6, and for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and then we'll take those rotator dips. So just drop and lift, and drop and lift, and drop and lift. Be careful. 4 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. And then here's 2. 1 more time and release. Pull it down and let it go. Well done. Bringing your feet back together. Slowly drop down. We're going to release our weights from your hands for now. Round yourself back up. Let's take a change here with a balance pose, tree pose. So root your right foot, your left foot to the floor and bring your right foot up. No weights this time. Let's concentrate on our balance. So as you come into your tree, tuck those hips under a little bit. Reach down with the fingertips and pull the shoulders back. Beautiful posture. And then begin to lift the arms up. Slowly, slowly. Soften the shoulders, elbows, spread the fingers wide. Hold right here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then slowly bring the hands to the heart. And then release them down, catching your ankle, place it in front of your foot, your leg, and have a seat. Now, this is a tough transition, so go slow. Beautiful. Elbow on the knee, elbow on the foot, sink and hold. Find your balance. I'm wobbling today. If you wobble and fall out of pose, take your time and return. There we go. 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Slowly rise to center and release that foot. Shake it out. Well done. Because I'm looking at my screen, which is me, it's not a very still position, so it's a little easier to wobble. All right, so switch sides. So root down that right foot, bring the left foot up. Take your time to come in to your tree pose first. Remember, we use the standing leg to really push into this foot. Bring the hands behind your back to find your posture. You weren't in class on Monday. It was all about our posture. It's on YouTube if you want to check it out. Beautiful. When you feel stable enough, sweep the arms up, spread the fingers wide, keep the shoulders soft, and hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring the hands to the heart, and then reach down for your ankle and cross it over the other leg and have a seat. Tough, tough, tough. Once you feel secure, place the hands together and hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then for 1. Slowly rise to stand and place those feet down. Fantastic. I'd like you to grab the heavier weights now. Let's take our legs wide once again. All right, so just do a small little series here. So turning your right foot, we're going to keep our toes turned out because we'll be taking lunges. So we'll start with our right hand. So lunge to the left. From here, reach down with the weight and then out to the side for 2. And then stand back up and go to the other side. So reach down towards the floor and then straight out for 2. And then push back to center. Go to the left. Lateral lift with the right, and then slowly come back to center and switch. Reach to the floor, straight arm out to the side 2 times, and then push to stand. Switch it. Reach to the floor, lateral lift for 2, come back to center and switch. Reach for the floor, lateral lifts, and then stand back up and switch. Reach to the floor, lateral lifts, and then push back to stand and switch. Reach for the floor, up for 2, pull back to center and switch. Just a couple more. Reach, lift, lift, and push. And reach, and lift, and lift, and push. Once more. And reach and pull for 2, and then push back to center. Rotate the waist to face forward, bicep curl, and then straight up to the sky. Back down and release it. So keep the hands in the same position the whole time. Curl, press, release, and drop. And curl, press, release, and drop. Pull, lift, release, and drop. Curl, press, down, and drop. Pull, press, down, and drop. And pull, and press, and down, and drop. And pull, and press, and down, and drop. Once more. Well done. All right, we're going to repeat. So go to the left-hand side, right arm reaches to the floor, pull it up for 2, pull back to center. Other side, reach to the floor, pull up for 2, and then rise to center. Both ways, pull them up, press to the sky, down, release once more. Curl, press, and let's repeat. Touch down, lift up for 2, press to center, and switch. Reach down and lift, and press to center, and curl it, and press it, and drop it, release it, and curl, and press, and drop. Repeat. Reach for the floor, lift for 2, come back to center, and switch. Reach, pull it up, come back to the center, knuckles face forward, curl up, press high, drop down, release, curl, press high, drop down. We have 2 more sets. Reach to the floor, lift for 2, press back to center, reach to the floor, lift for 2, push back to center, knuckles face forward, curl, press, drop, release, and curl, and press, and drop. Last time. Reach to the floor, lateral lift for 2, release to center, and switch. Reach down, lift twice, push to center, knuckles face forward, curl, and press, and down, release, and curl, and press, and down, release. Rotate the weights to face forward, alternate curls, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Flat back, drop down. Place your weights on the floor, closer to the front of your mat now, and just roll yourself back to center. Lift the shoulders, drop them back behind you, and bring those feet together. Inhale, arms reach up, hooking the right hand to the right hand to the left wrist. Pull it towards the sky. Root those feet and squeeze your legs, and then pull and tip over. Well done. Coming back to the center, switch hands. So number 1, push to the sky. Root down, get really tall and strong, and then tip over. Fantastic. And then come back to center and release and let it go. Step to the front of your mat now. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. And then exhale, open wide, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. And exhale, fold. Touch the mat with your hands. Step back to a plank pose. Right here. Plank. Holding your plank pose, push with the ball of your feet and shift everything forward. Pull back with the heels to the back of your mat and reach forward. Pull back, reach forward, pull back, and reach forward and pull back just once more. How about we lift the hips up, press back, down dog. Walk those feet in a little, root them, and just enjoy this down dog for a moment. Bend one knee and then the other. Just feel that stretch. Fantastic. And then just simply put both heels towards the floor. Take a moment to let your head hang, maybe shake it out if it feels good. Lift the hips high and draw the belly in. Breathe in and breathe out. Fantastic. All right, from here, bring the right leg straight up towards the sky. As you exhale, pull it in towards your nose, round your spine. Inhale, push up and back. Exhale, pull it in and round the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull in and round. One more. Lift, pull in and hold. round the spine and step it forward. Slowly rise to warrior one. Crescent lunge, high lunge. Bring the arms over your head. Bring the fingers behind your head. Pull the elbows back. Find that pose, feel that pose. Beautiful. Now push the walls away and drop the arms. Let's drop our back knee down towards the floor and then lift everything back up. Down to the floor and lift everything up. Down to the floor and lift, and down to the floor and lift, and down to the floor and lift, down to the floor and lift once more. We're going to interlace our fingers over our head. Flip the hands to the sky and pulse the legs down for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Stay low, release the arms, come forward, push the arms behind you. Shifting to warrior 3, our second balance pose, push and lift. And hold right here. 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Reaching with the back foot, step all the way back to high lunge. Bring the arms up and then circle them down. Step back to down dog. Right here. Well done. Inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. As you round the spine, you feel contraction in your abdominals. We're working them. And lift. Pull it in, squeeze tight and lift. Next time, squeeze tight, hold, look forward and step to the front of your mat. Slowly lift to high lunge. Once again, here we are. So let's bring the arms overhead and then slide them back behind your head. Pull the elbows back. Beautiful, kind of a transition here for our posture. And now just push the side walls away and lower them down and dip for 1 and up, for 2 and up, for 3 and up, for 4, here's 5, and here's 6, and for 7. We have 1 more, bring the hands together, pulse down for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, slowly lean forward, pull the hands behind you, shift and lift, warrior 3. Hold here. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, bending the knees, step all the way back to high lunge, and then circle the arms around, step back to down dog. Breathe in, and breathe out. Bringing your knees to the floor, shift forward and pull the feet off the floor, push-ups, nose to the floor. Here's down and push, down and push, down and push, and down and push. For 4, and for 3, and for 2, and then child's pose. Walk yourself all the way back and take a moment here. We'll use this pose to do a little stretch while we're here. So if you feel you need a little bit more space, you can take those knees just a little bit wider. Take the right arm and slide it through to the under the left, and just press your shoulder inside of your head, your ear towards the floor. And then switch sides. Just slide it through, sit back and stretch. This is just about the stretch right now. Good. And then back to child's pose and come up to tabletop position. So reach for one of your light weights. So wherever you are, I want you to make sure that you could see me. So we're going to open our gate towards your screen. That means the leg that's closest to your screen is going to go long. You're going to spin around to face the front. That way we can see each other on the first time. All right, so we're going to lift the leg up and bring the arm towards the leg for 1 and lift, for 2 and lift, for 3 and lift, for 4 and lift, for 5 and lift, for 6, and lift, and 7, once more, and hold right here. Bring the weight down and come back to center. Keep your hand on this weight and lift up that left leg that you, or the same leg you were just using, lift it up. Hold right here. And now it's a little bit of balance. I want you to just pick the hand up that has the weight in it and just push it back towards that leg. So this is about balance and concentration here. So just hold, hold, hold. Oh my, shake, shake, shake. And then release and put it down. Fantastic. Switch hands with the weight. So now we'll be turning away from our screen. So the leg that's further from the screen, extend it long, open your gate to that side. Bring the arm to the sky and extend the leg. Arm and leg, arm comes down, leg lifts. Let's go for 8 and lift, for 7 and lift, for 6 and lift, for 5 and lift, for 4 and lift, for 3 and lift, for 2 and lift once more and drop. Rotate back down. The same leg that you were lifting, extend it behind you. All right, so settle yourself in center and slide that weight back just a little bit. Find your balance, the center of gravity here, and slowly pull the weight off the floor towards your hip and hold right here. I'm shaking doing this, holy Moses. And then put everything back down and release. Well done. Placing the weight off to the side, let's move right into our beautiful cat and cows. Inhale, drop the belly and lift the gaze forward. Exhale, chin to chest, roll the spine. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, drop down. And exhale, roll up. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, roll up. Just once more. Drop it down. And then roll it up. Fantastic. Coming to center, optional weight in the right hand. Has to be your lighter one if you're choosing a weight. Reach it forward. Extend the opposite leg out. All right. Bring the weight and the knee to touch. For 1, reach forward. For 2, reach forward. For 3, and reach. For 4, and reach. For 5. You can touch the floor or just hover it. And 2 more. Oh my goodness, 1 more. And then a release to center. Switch sides. So reach that left weight forward to the top of your mat and the opposite leg out and extend it. All right, knee and weight. For 1 and reach. For 2 and reach. For 3 and reach. For 4 and reach. For 5 and reach. 6 and reach. For 7 and reach. 1 more and place it down on your mat. Well done. Come up to your knee and just rotate your knees to face forward, placing the right leg out to the side. Bring your arms behind your head. Well done. All right, tip over towards the floor and then up and towards your leg. Towards the floor and towards your leg. And towards the floor and towards your leg. And then towards your floor and towards your leg. Push your arms out wide. Hand on the floor, lift up. Come all the way down, slide down the leg. All the way up, touch down to the floor. All the way up and slide down your leg. All the way up, touch down to the floor. All the way up, slide down the leg. We have just 1 more here. All the way up and touch the floor, and then down to the leg, and then return to center. Float the hands down. This long leg, I want you to just pull it in a little and bend it. Your toe is facing the corner of your mat here. I'm going to glide sideways into a side lunge. Beautiful. Bring your hand down to the floor in front of you and lift the other arm all the way up. Fantastic. Pull to center and rotate your body towards that bent knee. Bring your hands down, and now we're going to just pull that leg straight. Let the heel stay down and the toe come up, bow nose towards knee. Rebend that knee and move into a nice lunge, and then just pushing back to center and bring your knees together. Well done. All right, the other side, take it out. Bring the hands behind your head. Fantastic. Elbow towards the floor. And then lift and take your elbow towards your leg. And lift towards the floor. And lift and towards the leg. And lift and towards the floor. And lift and towards the leg. Once more like this. Come to center, reach down towards the floor. And then up and down towards your leg. Come back to center and send your arms out wide. Reach to the floor. And then come up and slide that hand down your leg. Come up to the center and then touch the floor. And then up to the center, slide down the leg 2 more times. Come up to the center and slide down to the floor. Up to the center and slide down the leg. And just once more to the floor. And then to the leg. Up to center and down, and then return to center. The long leg, just bend it and pull it in just a little. Your toe is facing that corner of your mat. Glide into a side lunge. And let's go ahead and tip it right over here. Rise to center and rotate the body. As you reach down to the floor, pull the leg straight, toe comes up and the heel stays down. Or rebend the knee, come into a nice deep lunge, and then slowly push back to center and release. Bring your knees together and find your way back to tabletop. This time, your heavier weight or your lighter weight. I am choosing a heavier weight to place behind my right knee. So time for our glutes. These beautiful muscles that need to be strong. All righty, drop down onto the forearms and lift that leg up. Remember, you can opt out of weights altogether here. Lift and low. 4, 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, and 4, 1. This time lift it over, and there's a tiny dip across the other leg, and lift and dip it and lift it and dip and lift. If the weight's too much, you also can put a ball underneath that knee and down and up. But I wanted to put a little bit more into this today. 2 more. All right, let's take it down to the floor and up, across, and then back up. Down and up, and across and up. Down and up, and across and up, and down and up. Oh my goodness, feeling it now. We have 4 more here. So down and lift, a little dip and lift, and down and lift, a little dip and lift, and down and lift, and dip and lift. Once more, take it down and lift, and then keep it up and pulse it. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Give me 1 inch higher up. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, lower it all the way down. Oh my gosh. Remove that weight. We'll be using it for the other side. Time for pigeon, your choice. Bring the right knee forward. Actually, what I want you to do, pull back, come up to your knee. That right leg we were using, I want you to pull it forward and then walk it towards the left side. From here, turn it on its side, and then just reach down to the floor. You're gonna feel really nice stretch here. Oh my goodness. So it's a modified pigeon. So those of you who can't really do pigeon, maybe this works for you. So feel free to maybe shift a little forward and back and really feel that muscle we worked. Stretching, it feels really good. Kind of, kind of hurts. Fantastic. All right, so your option is to just stay here a few more moments or now take it into a pigeon. If you want a pigeon, but not this kind of pigeon, just move into the pigeon you want. We'll take a moment to just ease down. Not only enjoy this really healthy stretch for our lower back and that glute, but a time to just close your eyes and just be calm for a moment. So extend it as long as you want it or keep it as short as you'd like it. So just find what works really nice for you. All right, so we're gonna walk our hands back towards us. So we're gonna fall back on that right hip. So if you have chosen a different pigeon, just make your way into turning around and taking your legs slightly wide, not as wide as they will go, but a big V here. All right, let's bring the arms all the way over the head and then halfway down. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, twist right and reach. Center twist 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 and reach. And center twist and reach. Return to center, arms reach up, and exhale, bow forward. Just go wherever you can here. Perfect. Walking your hands back towards you, bring the right foot back in, make your way all the way back onto your mat to tabletop position. And let's let that fun begin on the other side. So take whatever weight you were using or switch it if you need to. If you have a compromised side here, drop to your forearms and lift that leg up. And here we go. It's lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop, and lift and drop, lift and drop. As you lift, squeeze those buns at the very top of this lift. All right, now we'll change it up. Lift and cross it over, just a small dip and lift, and a dip and lift, and a dip and lift, and a dip and lift. 4 more, 4, and 3, and 2, and we'll put the 2 together, down and up, and cross and lift, and down and up, and cross and lift, and down and up, and cross and lift, and down and up, and cross and lift, down and up, cross and lift, down and up. Oh my gosh, just 2 more here. Down and lift, and cross and lift last time, and then we'll move right into those pulses. Come up and pulse for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 8 more, 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Oh my goodness, 4 and 3 and 2. Let's put this baby down. Yes. Whew. Remove the weight and back it up. Bringing that left leg forward now. Walk it towards that right side of your mat. Rotate your foot on its side and reach for the floor. Good. Now just a little movement. Rock forward and back, and forward and back, and forward and back. Really pushing down on that glute. Feel that deep stretch, and then just be still a moment. Whew. And then finally, we'll move into pigeon pose of your liking. So just pull it in deeper and slide into pigeon, or rotate around to your back or seat, whatever suits you. I know we're all a little different on that pigeon pose. Some of us have a love relationship with it, and some of us have a hate relationship. So pick what works for you. Remember, stay high or extend down all the way. And then let's return exactly what we did before. So back it up wherever you are, kind of rotate, left hip goes down, turn your body around towards the back of your mat into a nice wide V, not too wide, just a nice V. Bring the arms out wide and breathe in. This time we'll twist left first. So twist and reach, center twist, and then reach, center twist, and then reach, and center twist, and then reach, center twist and reach, center twist and reach, and center twist and reach, and center twist and reach. Return to center, both arms reach all the way up, and exhale, simply come forward. Back it up, bring that left leg back in and rotate yourself back around to tabletop position. Here we are. Tucking your toes underneath you. We're going to walk back to our heels. Ow. We're just going to stay here. Our body can stay forward. I want you to kind of rock sideways on those with the toes tucked under. Feel those joints that we don't use very often start to scream. That's why they call the screaming toes. And then if you can, straighten your posture out the best you can. Hands to the thighs, shoulders come back over your feet. And just close your eyes. Pretend this does not hurt. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, oh my gosh. And breathe out. Bringing your fingers to the floor, rock back onto the balls of your feet. And begin to fold yourself in half. Like a rag doll, let the fingertips leave the floor as you come all the way up to stand. Roll the shoulders up and put them down. Stepping into the center of your mat, pick up your heavier weights. Feet are just separated a little bit. We'll take some chair poses with bicep curls. So just better known as squats here. So just squat and curl for 1 and lift. For 2 and lift, for 3 and lift, for 4 and lift, for 5 and lift, for 6 and lift, for 7. Now we're going to hold the chair pose and hold the curl. All right, keep the chair right where it is, that squat, and bring your elbows shoulder height for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then place those weights to touch. Go a little lower. We're going to take a twist. Breathe in, twist right, hold. Breathe in, return to center, stay low. Exhale, twist left. Return to center. And push and stand right here. Step to the front of your mat. Flat back, move it all the way down. Place the weights on the floor, but step back to a plank pose with hands on the weights. Perfect. Knee towards chest, right then left. Here's 1, and for 2, and for 3, and for 4, and for 5, and for 6, and for 7, and for 8, and then drop the knees. Come back and walk your weights back with you. Come tall on your knees. Bring both of your weights at the same time up the side of your body to your armpit for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Walk back down, find plank pose once again. This time alternate knee and arm. So right knee to left side, 1, left. Keep going, that's 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. And then drop the knees, walk it back. Last set, just pull the weights to your armpits for 8, and for 7, and for 6, and for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and then for 1. Have a seat back on your heel. Once again, just drop those weights. Bringing the right arm right across your chest, pull it in. We need a little bit of a stretch here. Whew. And then just push this arm to the sky and bend the elbow and press it back. And then switch arms here. And now that left arm reaches to the sky and glide it down across your body and pull it in towards you. Fantastic. And then bring both arms back behind you. Put those hands together. Breathe in and exhale, start to come forward. We're going to lift our seat off the floor, bring our head to the mat, and then pull the arms up and back down towards the mat. I have zero flexibility in these arms, so they're only going part way up, but that's fine. I get the same benefit of those of you who could bring them down towards your head. Now slowly release and come back into chair pose with your knuckles on the floor back by your feet. Curl and round. Oh man, that feels good. And then slowly roll back to seated. Well done. Transition to seated pose. While we're here, just sit down. Let's put our feet on the floor, keep our knees bent, grab the heavier of your weight. Hold the head of the weight in your hands and pull your elbows into your side. As you fall back, push the weight away and then curl it back in for 1, for 2, for 3, and for 4, and for 5, and for 6, and for 7. One more time and pull it in. Now pull and let's row our boat. Go right and then left and then right and then left and right and left and right and left for 4 and for 3 and for 2. Once more, you've got this, and back to center. Slowly roll down to the mat. Extend the legs long and push the weight straight up to the sky. Well done. Now, where your hands and your weights are here is where you will start your roll and end your roll. So inhale, peel off the floor, reach forward and scoop the weight up, and then lower the weight and roll the spine back down. That is it. Slow, controlled. Roll up, reach up, roll back, stop, roll up, reach up, roll back, and stop. Roll up, reach up, roll back, and stop. Roll up, reach up, roll back. We have 4 more. Roll up, reach high, lower down, and stop. Roll up, reach up, roll back, and stop. 2 more. Roll up, reach up, roll back, and stop. And roll up, reach up, roll back, and stop. Bring yourself back into seated pose and release. Bending those knees once again, let's repeat. So bring in the hands in front of your chest and the elbows down by your side. Fall back and reach for 8, pull in. For 7, pull in. For 6, pull in. For 5, pull in. For 4, pull in. For 3, pull in. For 2, and pull in, and we'll row the boat right and left for 1, and for 2, and for 3, and for 4, and for 5, and for 6, and for 7. Once more, and then back to center. Release your weight onto the mat for now. Bring the soles of your feet together. Sit up tall and reach for your ankles. Breathe in, Root down and get tall. Exhale, pull your body forward. Move your hands to the outside of your toes and pull a little deeper. Feel free at this point to start to lower your forehead towards your feet. Good. And then slowly release, sit up and pull those knees together. Bringing your forearms to the floor. Lift your knees up, feet up. All right, tip to the right and kick. And over to the left and kick. Right and kick. And left and kick. Right and kick. Left and kick. And right and lift. And left and kick. Stay centered. Extend the right foot and end. Left foot and end. Right foot and end. Left foot and end. For 4 and for 3 and for 2 and for 1. Just adjust your arms out wide to go all the way to the floor. Wrap your arms around your knees, your legs, and give yourself a little bit of a roll here. Just enjoy that little stretch of the back, little pampering of that lower back. All right, single leg extensions. Your back stays grounded, stays rooted. Your core becomes engaged as you lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Your chin moves towards your chest without rounding your neck too much. Extend the left leg, keep the right one in, take a breath. Exhale, pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull. And pull, pull, 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 and pull, pull. Bring your knees in, drop your head, lift your legs to the sky. Bring your arms out wide. All right, our right leg takes a little trip towards the right corner of your mat. Your left one goes down to touch it. Your left one comes up, and the right one follows. Now take your left one down at an angle, bring the right one down to touch it, bring it back up and lift both to center. Now we'll follow the leader, starting with the right, drop it down and left all the way up and over, right one runs behind it. So just think of a trailing leg here as you go side to side, up and over, and up and over, up and over, and up and over. And up and over. Oh my goodness. How about one more on each side? And then return your legs right to the center. Engage your core as you lift the head and shoulders up, reaching for the right leg, lowering the left to a hover. Take a breath, exhale, pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, 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 and pull, pull. And pull, pull, 2 more times. And last time. And bring the right leg right back in. Going the left all the way down. Dropping your head, take a moment. Flex your foot. And then point it straight up. Give it a couple circles here. And then go the other way. And then taking this leg out wide, just pull it out wide, stay centered. Maybe flex your foot to feel the muscles take a little bit longer position, and then relax your foot, round point, just relax. And then bringing it up to the center, bend your knee and pull the foot towards your left side. Bring that long leg back in now to connect. Sleeping pigeon pose or figure 4, rock and roll, enjoy it. From here, place your left foot down on the floor. Keep this right leg crossed over. Right arm goes out to the side. Left hand comes behind your head. We're going to lift and turn towards this right leg. So lift and turn and come back down. Lift and turn and come back down. Lift and turn and come back down. And lift and turn and come back down. For 4 and for 3. And for 2, we're going to do 8 more, but this time we're going to reach that arm across. So reach it across and then pull it back. Reach across and then pull back. Reach across and then pull back. and reach across and then pull back for 4 and for 3 and for 2. Once more right here and release. Place both feet on the floor. Perfect. Bring your hands behind your head. Inhale, curl into a little ball. Exhale, extend. Pull in and extend. Pull in and extend and pull in and extend. For 4 and for 3 and for 2. Once more, you've got this. And bring your legs back in. Release your head and shoulders. Your right foot touches down. Your left leg comes tall. Bring it in towards you. Good. Flex your foot and point it. Give it a couple circles each way, and then bring it out wide. Remember, as you take it wide, keep grounded and rooted on the floor. If you're tipping over, pull back a little. When you're out wide, maybe give your foot a nice flex and feel those muscles lengthen, and then simply relax it. Perfect. Bring it back to the center and reach for that foot. Find your sleeping pigeon here. Rock side to side a little. And then finally, let's take the right foot down, but keep this left leg crossed. Put the left arm out wide for a bit of balance here, and the right hand comes behind your head. Lifting and turning with your shoulder, not pulling with your elbow. So lift and turn and come back. Lift and turn and come back. Lift and turn and come back, and lift and turn and come back for 4 and for 3 and for 2. This time we'll do 8 more, but we'll reach across our body. So reach it over, pull it back. Reach it over, pull it back. And reach it over, pull it back. And reach it over, pull it back. For 4 and for 3 and for 2. Once more right here. And bring both hands behind your head. And bring your knees together and your legs up tall. Lifting the upper body off the floor, head and shoulders. Now your head just kind of hangs deep into those hands. Pull the elbows wide. Connect those legs firmly. We're going to take them down towards the floor. Pull them in with the knees and lift them. Down to the floor. And knees in and lift. Now, if you wish, straight down and straight up. Or keep the bit to come back up. You choose, listening to your lower back. Lots of variations here. You can go halfway and up. You can bend those knees. You can keep them straight both ways for 4 and for 3 and for 2. And then just one more time, and we'll move right into a happy baby when you come up. Reach for your feet and bend those knees and just hang. Well done. You guys rocked it. We're just about done. We have to get our bridge in here. So after we do this nice happy baby, we'll push our knees to each other and bring our feet towards the floor. Rolling your shoulders underneath you to prepare. Push down with the bottoms of your feet and just float the upper body towards the sky. If you stall out here, that's your cue to find more room. So move those shoulders underneath you a little bit more. Push down with the heels of your feet and lift a little bit higher. Squeeze those inner thighs towards each other, not the knees, the whole of the top of your legs. Pull them towards each other. Hold right here for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Slowly soften the shoulders and touch down. Let both of your knees move to the right as you just enjoy a twist. both of your knees, lift and move over to the other side as you join twist to the other side. And then bringing them back to center. It is time now to just walk them out long. Allow the arms to come down by your side. And it's your time now to just surrender to this wonderful closing pose, our Shavasana. So give yourself permission to be still, to be quiet in your mind and in your body. Breathe in, breathe out. Listen to the flow of your breath. Feel the gentle movements of your body from that breath. All right, you guys, it's time to kind of make a little bit of movement here. Bringing the knees into your chest. Fantastic. Find your way into your easy pose, your Shavasana. Bow your head. So let's end today with the thought that your mind will always believe everything you tell it. So feed it hope, feed it truth, and by goodness, feed it with love. Namaste.